How's everyone doing? Once again, it is Time and Truth coming to you guys with another video. I just learned that, a bunch of idiots made a 700-pound statue in the honor of George Floyd at Newark City Hall. Now, the two idiots that are involved in this are Mayor Ross Barack and actor filmmaker Leon Pickney. Now, these two losers made a statue to honor George Floyd. Now, let's talk about George Floyd for a second. George Floyd and his buddies broke into a pregnant woman's home. They robbed her. They were looking for money. She had children in the house. They beat her also. What kind of a fucking piece of shit beats a pregnant woman? I know. A crackhead fucking loser does that. That's who George Floyd and his buddies were. They were fucking losers. And the sooner you learn that George Floyd was a fucking piece of shit, the better you'll be off understanding that George Floyd is nothing but fucking trash for the society. What else did George Floyd do? Oh, he also was on Pornhub. You can find it. I'm not going to link to it. If you really want to look for it, you can find it on Google, do a little research. But he was also a porn star, okay? He wasn't an honorable man. He was a loser, okay? He was in and out of prison all the time. There was nothing good about George Floyd. And I will say this. I do agree that it's a good idea to have a statue of George Floyd. Now, a lot of other conservatives, they don't like the idea, but I have a different take on it. Because I'm going to walk my fucking dog over there and have him piss all over George Floyd's statue, piss all over his leg. And anybody who knows anything about urine, it's acid. And it's going to fucking ruin that fucking statue. Okay? So if you have a dog, walk over there and have your dog piss on George Floyd's leg, okay? That's the only thing that's good for this statue. Go over there, let your dog have some fun, let your dog do some business, and just go about your day. And I will say this, black conservative perspective, he was talking about, why don't they make a statue of Ben Carlson, of the first black astronaut, okay? People that are actually real role models. That, when a little kid says, hey, I could be a neurosurgeon like Ben Carlson, okay? And what Ben Carlson did, he separated two twins that were stuck together. You have any idea how hard that is to do? Some doctors, they won't even do it, okay? Not because they don't want to help the person. It's because it is such a delicate operation that you really have to have steady hands, and you can't screw up either, okay? So you really have to be on the ball when you're doing these types of operations. This isn't like a little pulling a nose here out, you know what I'm saying, okay? Ben Carlson is a very skilled surgeon, extremely skilled, okay? This guy is a great role model. How about black conservative perspective said, the first black astronaut, okay? Why do they put people like that in the community where people can shoot high, go for the stars, push education and stuff like that onto these kids, push, math, engineering, science, all this other stuff where people can get good jobs and do better, go to college, and better themselves. But no, they're gonna put a statue of George Floyd, who was a crackhead, robbed a pregnant woman. Him and his friends, they beat her. Guy did pornography. This is the loser they're gonna put in their communities. Okay, and the reason why they're doing that is they want to push victimhood. Okay, and they're gonna victimize all these other kids and so on about the nasty cop that killed George Floyd. All right. And I will say this. When I saw the video, yes, I felt bad for George Floyd. I actually felt like kicking the cop, all right? When I saw it on TV the first day. But once you find out who this guy really is, all right? Now, let's say he just did pornography, all right? Okay, I would say it was wrong that the cop killed him, all right? Uh, let's say he was just a drug addict, all right? He's just getting high, selling crack, or whatever. Okay, I could say, okay, it's still wrong. But once I heard that he robbed a pregnant woman and him and his buddies, they beat her, I said, fuck George Floyd. I don't give a fuck about him. I could give a shit where he is right now. And I know where he is. He's down in hell right now. Okay? Because when you break into a pregnant woman's house and you beat her, there's no fucking forgiveness for that shit. Okay? That's right up there with child molesting, in my opinion. All right? So, I'm going to say this. It's a stupid idea to have a statue of George Floyd. But it's a great place to go over there and have your dog piss on his leg. So anyway, guys, this has been Time and Truth coming at you with another video. I'm going to leave some links also in the description box. I hope you guys check them out. We have another very serious problem. It is low sperm count. A lot of doctors are looking at this. A lot of people are not talking about it. You guys need to look into this and stay away from bad plastics. Once again, I just like to say thank you for watching this video. You guys have yourself an awesome day. Bye.